Today I've decided to get a little adventurous. Anyone that's watched any of my videos, you will know I don't do well with spicy food. But I decided I wanted to try a jerk chicken. Now, a lot of my friends from the Caribbean tease me about my inability to handle spice. So we're gonna see what we can do. First off, I'm gonna do a dry rub on it, and this is my Jamaican curry powder. Hoping it doesn't clash too badly with the jerk spice. I'm just gonna coat the whole bird. Okay. And I have spatchcocked the chicken. If you would like to see how to do that, I did do a video previously, and I'll put a link down below for you. There we go. And I have a traditional Jamaican jerk seasoning, hot and spicy. Tip: 1 ounce jerk seasoning to 2 pounds of meat. I didn't check how much my chicken was, but probably isn't quite 2 pounds. So let's see. Just rubbing on. And I am going to roast this. I'm thinking maybe we add some oil to spread things around a little better. Okay. So turn it over. Clean spoon. I don't want to contaminate my seasoning jar. It looks like I'm going to go through a few spoons if I keep this up. Now, I have not tasted the seasoning yet. I may be in for a surprise. I may totally regret this. We will find out. Let me get some oil. Give it a little bit of olive oil to help spread things around. I don't know, when you spatchcock a chicken, what are you supposed to do with the legs? Never did quite figure that one out. Like that, I think. There we go. Okay, put a little bit of oil on here. Now, I am going to take a little taste to see what the seasoning is. And yeah, that's hot, but that's straight out of the jar. So definitely taste the pepper in that. Wow. So we're just going to let this marinate for a little while. I'm going to lose my voice. We're just going to let our chicken marinate for a little while. And like I said, I may totally regret this, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay, when I decided to make jerk chicken, I decided we were going to try to do everything Jamaican. So I am going to do some Jamaican rice with red pigeon peas, which are actually a bean. So if you've never seen them before, they're a very small bean, and they are about the size of a pea. I won't be using all of those, obviously, because I'm not making a huge quantity, although I do plan on making enough to have leftovers. So for the amount I'm going to make, I need 2 cups of liquid. So I have a cup of the liquid off of the pigeon peas. I have a cup of coconut milk. And there was a little bit of water in the cup of liquid from the pigeon peas just to bring it up to a full cup. So now we add our peas. I'm not using all of them, as I said. And what's left, I can put in a freezer bag and freeze, and they will be just like frozen peas for use later. To add our onion, and I have a half of a fairly large onion chopped up, which is probably more than I needed for this recipe, but I like onion, and I'm not planning on adding any real spicy stuff to this one because it's going to go with the jerk chicken, which is already scaring me. Then I have 3 large cloves of garlic chopped. Then we want a heaping teaspoon of dried thyme, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Then we're going to mix that all together, bring it to a boil. When it boils, we will add the rice, turn it down, and cover it with a lid. So let's bring this up to a boil. Our liquid is starting to boil. I'm going to pour our rice in. Give it a stir. Cover it. And we're going to reduce the heat to what I normally cook rice at. And set the timer for 15 minutes. And then we will check it. And if it's not quite cooked, we'll give it another 5. Our chicken is cooked perfectly. Skin is crispy. I think I want to try a little bite here. Ooh, hot. Okay, so the jerk spice, at first I didn't get it, but it is there. Unfortunately, I didn't overdo it. So yeah, I can eat it. I am not going to run screaming looking for something to cool my mouth down. Unless I get a bite of that skin, I'm sure. So let's try a little piece. Nope, did not overdo it. But it's there. And it's starting to hit the back of my throat now. I don't think it's going to get too bad. I think I've done it just to my level where I can tolerate it. And believe me, it's a lot hotter than I used to be able to tolerate. And the chicken is so tender, it's just falling apart. So as soon as our rice is done, our dinner is going to be ready. I also bought some ackee to go with the chicken, and that is definitely a different flavor for North Americans, but it should go nice with this. Oh, it should be absolutely delicious with this chicken. Okay, this is our jerk chicken. So with a little bit of salad. Oh, I got the ackee and the rice with pigeon peas. Okay, just going in for some of the leg. I got myself 1 leg and a wing. I definitely could have put more of the jerk spice on it. Not really getting much of it. But let's try it with some of the ackee. That is really good. The ackee has a little bit of a bitter taste, but it's actually quite nice with the chicken. And the rice is perfect. So next time, I won't be so afraid of the jerk spice. I'm getting a little bit of the heat, but it is definitely not overpowering. Definitely think this is acceptable. And yeah, the more I eat, the hotter it gets. But it's still just kind of on the back of my tongue. Not like wasabi where it hits your nasal passages. I'm going a little bit to the tip of my tongue as well. We'll see how long it takes before I go, that's enough. But this is so delicious. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. subscribe, and then you can get the notifications for when I put up a new video. I will post a link on spatchcocking a chicken below, because that really, really is a wonderful way to cook chicken. And this is so good, I'm not going to stop eating. See you again soon. Thank you so much for watching.